Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Be sure to check me out over on Rumble. There you'll find all of my stuff from YouTube, plus my political and social commentary and weekly current events, which YouTube frowns on. Links to my Rumble channel, as well as my other YouTube channels, and links to let you order my books are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing an Unexplained Phenomena video on self-healing metal. Yeah, you read that right. Alright, before I get into this video, however, I want to tell you about my new book. The House Off Farrago Road is now available on Amazon. The author's name is H.L. Anderson, that's me. This is just a fun story about a house where the denizens are not quite normal. Mythological creatures and supernatural forces commingle with modern-day law enforcement and the criminal underworld. If the quirky weird piques your interest, check out The House on Farrago Road. Think you'll really like it. Alright, now on with the video here. Self-healing metal. A team of scientists working at the Sandia National Laboratories in New Mexico recently observed a cracked sheet of platinum. This platinum had a crack in it, and it healed itself. They were doing research on metal fatigue, and they had an electron microscope trained on this crack. 1 minute the crack was there, and the next minute it was gone. Okay? This sounds like science fiction, and believe me, I thought it was. But this is a 100% real story. The scientists were observing a crack under an electron microscope. One moment it was visible, and the next it was completely gone, and the metal looked new. The same thing has happened with copper, and now scientists speculate that it could apply to other metals as well. These scientists have published their findings in the scientific journal titled Nature. I have no idea what to fucking make of that. That is just weird. Metal that heals itself. So far, they've observed it in platinum and copper, but that's just weird. Metal fatigue happens when any metal is exposed to repeated stressors like motions or consistent loads. These stressors can eventually cause microscopic cracks, which get worse over time. For example, a metal ladder rung will eventually break when it is constantly used. Now, there is clear evidence that, under specific conditions which have yet to be defined, some metals have an intrinsic ability to heal themselves with no human intervention. The study used a machine that pulled on the ends of a piece of metal about 200 times per second. When the crack initially formed, it was a few micrometers wide and 60 nanometers long. About 40 minutes into the experiment, the crack began to disappear. About a third of it healed and then grew in a different direction. It grew in a different direction. That's the evidence that the metal healed. The crack healed and then it went somewhere else. The metal went somewhere else. All of this happened at room temperature, so there's no welding or fusion going on. It's just crazy. Witnesses to the debris at Roswell reported metal that you could crumple up, a sheet of what they thought was tinfoil. You could crumple it up, and then it would straighten itself out, flatten itself back out. Other UFO crash witnesses in different places have reported metal that mends itself. This seems like a huge step towards that. I don't know if you would want to build a ship out of platinum, but there you go, or copper even. But my contention here is this ain't normal. This is not normal. I don't know what I don't know what to make of this. When you have metal that can heal itself, it creates all kinds of possibilities. I did videos, what do you call it, technophobe videos on liquid metal and how they're trying to teach it to form shapes. Maybe this is something akin to that. I don't know. It seems lately, with the technophobe videos, it seems lately that humans are trying to create the circumstances and the catalysts for their own downfall. I don't think this is that. I think this is more along the lines of, if we had known, we would have let it heal itself, kind of thing. If metal alloys and things like that can although it's copper and platinum, I don't think those are alloys. I think those are just mined. So maybe it's just natural metals. Maybe the alloys are what lose their ability to heal. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. This is all new to me. But if you have other comments, or if you know more about it, stick it in the comments. I'm sure we'd love to read them. Hope this finds everybody well. The weird, weird world we live in. You folks have a good one. God bless one and all. Clarissa Lowe, a historian from the future. Delmore Kane, a Civil War veteran turned outlaw. This oddball pairing faces a conspiracy of epic proportions spanning the centuries. If you like action and adventure westerns with a splash of science fiction and fantasy, check out my book series Drifters and their ongoing adventures.